Hello guys, welcome to my channel Oratrix, and in this video this is a series of Oracle Apex Development 20.2, and in this video we are going to see how to create a table in the Apex environment. Okay, so I have already logged into my environment, and let's just go to the SQL workshop, and we are going to create a table here. So here just click on this object browser. So this is the environment which you're going to utilize to create a table. So just click on this one and table. Here you need to provide the table name, right? So let me give that apex underscore 2020 underscore demo, right? So that's very, it would be apex id underscore pk would be. Then here you need to select the data type. Let me set to these number, right? So precision, let's say for example if you want to store 10.5, so and on the basis of that you can give that. So percent would be 7, scale would be 0, and that should not be null. Okay, so we are going to set this thing as a primary key, so you just need to select this one, not null. Okay, so next would be first name, and it would be varchar2, let's say for example 50, and I want this should be not null. Then last name, again varchar, then same thing, address, then varchar 100, it would be city varchar, and it would be around 30. Okay, so we'll go beyond the let's say for example if number, if you select this precision 10, right, so it will store only 10 digits, right? So depending on your region you can select this one, so you don't need to apply the validation, right? So this is the best way as far as the apex is concerned, is handle all the what we can say that uh, validations that you may need to apply, that so mobile number should not be greater than 10, right? So next would be zip code, so this should be 6, just depends on your requirement, you can apply. Let me not null, let me apply this one, not null. Address 2 would be, let me apply this landline number, it would be number 120, not null. So you can skip this one also. So now, why have utilized this one? We're going to delete this one because we don't require this one. But I want you to understand that what happened when you required. Just click on this, button to add a more column. As you can see here, you can have as many columns as required by the use of this one, right? So we are not going to use this one, and let me click on next. Okay, so here you need to specify the primary key, right? So I want to have a populated from a new sequence. So let's understand why we require this sequence. So whenever if we select a primary key, then that primary key would be a new one every time a user creates a new entry, but that is taken care by the Apex inbuilt architecture. Like if you populate from a new sequence, it will create new sequence for you. So whenever you are adding a new item onto this table, so each time it will allocate a new ID, right? So that is the sequence for that. So my primary key would be this apex id underscore pk, and the sequence name would be this one. So whenever you required a manual entry or something, then we will be writing apex underscore 2020 dot demo underscore execute dot next well, right? So it will populate the new sequence. So just click on next. Here it will allow you to set certain foreign keys if you have. Now let us understand if we have this foreign key. I'm just saying for the example. So just you just need to bring it here, and from here you just need to select the reference table where you want to have this one as a reference key. Then let's say for example this one is a reference key. Just drag it like this and click on add, right? So this is the way you can have a relationship between tables. But as we don't have anything in this table, so I will not uh, choosing anything here. So just click on next. Okay, so here you can have a check constraint as well as unique constraint if you want to have certain things or certain columns to be unique. Then you can have that also. Now for the timing, let's if I want that my mobile number should be unique, then I'll be selecting this one. So no user is allowed to enter the same mobile name for multiple data, right? So just click on add. So we are adding a unique constraints on this one. So mobile number should be unique for all the users, right? So just click on next. Okay, now everything looks perfect. You just need to click on this create but table. Yes, table is created successfully. And as you can see that number of columns were there, data types is provided, and nullable values is there on our primary key, whatever we have set. And the data for the data you can see from here, right? So there are a number of options as far as table is concerned. You can add another column if you want to have. After creating this one, also you can have, modify as per your requirement. It might be possible that you forget to add certain columns into your database, or after, sometime you realize that to have one column into this table, then you can have that column from this or add column constraint. For example, we forgot to add gender columns in this one. So let me add a gender column this one. So column name would be gender. Okay, you can have multiple things over here. You can have a number which defines one for male and two for female, or vice versa. And you can have varchar 2 also. So 10 would be fine and nullable, and it's required value, right? Next and finish. So as you can see, the gender column has been added automatically. So if you want to modify any column, you can do from here. You can rename it, you can drop it, you can rename something, copy, drop, truncate, etc. So from this column, this data, okay, you can have insert data from here also. You can load the data from Excel sheet or your CSS. Sorry, that what we can say that, yeah, cascading style sheet CSS. Okay. Second would be now let's say for example, if you want to insert or count or something, if you want to fire a query, then one of the best thing is that just click on the SQL, and Oracle Apex will build a query for you. As you can see that, so perfect query has been created. Okay, right, you can have take a look at this one also. So this is a simple way to create a table. One more thing, we have already created one what we can say that sequence, right? So we need to see that whether the sequence been created or not. So let's understand the sequences. So as you can see that apex underscore 2020 demo underscore sequence been created for you. Minimum value is this one, and maximum is as many as you required. So as far as table is concerned, just click on that, and let us try to insert one data into this one, right? So as far as the apex id is concerned, as we have created by default sequence, so it will be taken care by inbuilt engine. Just I need to enter the first name. So let me enter first name, and last name would be address, city, whatever. Let me just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and let me write this one. So if I click, you either you can create, or you can click on create and create another. Let me click on this one. So as you can see, rows created, and it will allow you to enter the another one. So let's say for example, if I enter something data which we want to check that it will not allowed. So as you remember that we have created the mobile field data should be less than 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. right? So I'm entering somewhat extra. So let us check whether it's allowed us or not. So if I click on create, see it's a value larger than specified precision allowed for this column. So it shows you the error. So whatever the validation you are providing, then that all the validation would be handled by the Apex engine itself. So as you can see, Apex IDs one is already given by default. So I would suggest you to normalize your table properly. Okay, you needs to have all the tables properly set it with the primary key, foreign key, and all the relationships, so that you can have perfect database communication. Okay, so we stop here, and in upcoming videos we will look for the some other features of development of Oracle Application Express. Okay, thank you so much.